So, good morning everybody. Trish Palmer here from Pellen and Palmer Specialty Hypnosis Training. Hi Michelle, how you going, darling? So today's episode is all about free local marketing. There's heaps of people out there that are going on saying, I can't afford to advertise, blah, blah, blah. There's heaps of free stuff out there. You don't need to invest a lot of money in it unless you've decided that you want to go global and you actually want to reach people outside your town, outside your country, outside other areas. So there's heaps of free stuff available anyway. So let me teach you how. So the free local marketing is absolutely everywhere. It's on the radio, it's in the flyers, you can be a guest speaker, you can do heaps of stuff on Facebook, whether it's live or photos, giveaways, things like that. Instagram, you can be your free local advertising. And there's a little cheeky technique that I actually did when I first started so that I could actually get some clients, and I'll show you how to do that one at the end. So just before we start, I'm going to keep going on about this. We've only got about 23 days left for you to get in on the early bird special for our online modern mentoring. So if you want to get on that, if you want to learn how to get your business online, get your web page up and running, get those Facebook ads actually working for you rather than against you, then we can teach you all that. We're going to have a monthly healing session and brainstorm session if you want to join in on that. We'll be teaching you heaps of hypnosis techniques, heaps of protocols. We'll be giving you all of your business programs and things like that. You'll have access to our ongoing webinars and things like that. We'll have a secret Facebook page as well, so that way you can access not only me, but my partner John, who is in charge of the tech side. So if you're having any issues with your programs and your website or anything like that, you can contact us on a Tuesday on that Facebook page and we'll help you out as best as we can. We'll also teach you all about your social media, your graphics, your sizes and things like that, and teach you how to sell online. You have something to get online that you want to get out there, or you have something that you want to do locally. We can teach you how to do all of that. So, let's start. Radio. Radio is actually a really big thing, especially if you want to get out locally. So when it comes to radio, you can actually approach your local radio station and talk to them. Ask them if they would like a guest speaker. Some radio stations will actually do a whole segment based around you and your service just because they are always looking for guest speakers. So approach your local radio station and say to them, hey, I'm a hypnotherapist, I'm a natural therapist, I'm a forensic healer, whatever it is that it needs to be, and they can do a whole segment on you. We did a segment many years ago when we first started, and it was all about belief systems, and it was called Pick a Potato, and it was run down at Harvey Norman here at the local Harvey Norman here, and the gentleman on the radio was talking about this Pick a Potato and how you would pick one of 3 potatoes and there would be a prize under it. And anyway, the lady that was presenting with him was saying, no, it's silly, it's stupid, you shouldn't do it, blah, blah, blah. So what I actually did was I went down the street, I bought a potato and a couple of little mustache stickers and a googly eyes, and I stuck them to the potato. And I went down there and I said to the radio presenter, hi, my name's Trish Palmer, I'm a hypnotherapist and I support the dreams of people, and here's a potato for you, I support Pick a Potato. So then they turned around and they're like, oh wow, we've got a hypnotherapist down here that's supporting dreams and doing Pick a Potato and blah blah blah. And all of a sudden my phone was ringing off the hook because they had said how I went down there and I gave this guy a potato, they took photos, we put it all over social media, and it was absolutely great, free, fantastic advertising. So there's always a radio station that's going on somewhere, somehow. There's heaps of people that still listen to radio, so get yourself onto radio on your local station. Flyers. I know, right? Who uses flyers anymore? There's heaps of flyers out there, and the best place to put your flyer is actually down at your local deli. There's always a deli in a neighborhood somewhere, so put a flyer down at your local deli, or put a flyer in the local laundromat. It is absolutely fantastic. People are bored when they go to the laundromat, and they always have this big sign at the laundromat where you can pin all your flyers and your cards and stuff. So go down and pin it down there because these people are bored, so they're going to look at it. You know they're going to engage in it. Make sure that your flyer is for only one topic though. So you don't want to say, I'm a natural therapist and I do this and 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 this. Just try and attract that one type of client, because once you start attracting those clients, that'll resonate to other clients as their family members have more issues. So if you're into quit smoking, then just do quit smoking. If you're into IBS, then just do IBS. If you are a Scentsy seller or something like that, then just do that. Tupperware, whatever it is that you do, just choose that one topic as a snare to get people interested, okay? Also, on your flyer, have zip tabs so people can peel off your phone number, or have a QR code on it. You can put QR codes on things, and that way your Facebook page will pop up, or your web page or something like that, and you'll be all good to go. Another great free local advertising is become a guest speaker. Have a look around in your local area. There's heaps and heaps of voluntary places that are looking for guest speakers. So you can go down to Lions, Rotary, Women's Depot, you can go to gyms, community counselling, men's sheds, schools. There's heaps of stuff, and they're always looking for some kind of guest speaker. Now, you don't have to have 50, 100, 10,000 people in that room. All you're looking for is 20 odd people, and one or two of those people to start purchasing your service or to take interest in it, and just go down and do a little bit of a guest speaking section. It only has to go for like half an hour, 40 minutes. Maybe you want to do a whole segment of some sort, but just do something small, and always look into your local community groups. This makes you come across as more of a community person, but you're also a leader in the industry because you can actually stand up and talk about your service. Social media. This one is huge. Social media can be done all for free, and it can be done really, really well. So focus on engagement rather than selling your product. So what you're doing is you're focusing on getting people to actually jump in on your videos, to comment, to share, to do all these sorts of things. Most of the time when you're doing your content and things like that on Facebook, as soon as people are advertised to, they're just like, they just keep on scrolling. They want something to be engaged in, and then put your advertisement at the end. That's why when advertisement is done on TV, they always have like funny short story, and then at the end they're like, if you have problems with your insurance, ring us. So they've always got something like that because they first want to engage you in something that's entertaining. Then they'll advertise to you whilst you're still there. Now, whether that person buys off you or not is a completely different story. But the point is that you're entertaining them. You're giving them a feeling. Give them a really great feeling. And then all of a sudden they'll be like, oh yeah, that's the ad for RACV or something like that. Statistics show that people need to see a post at least 20 times before they'll start engaging in it if it's an advertised product. So that's 20 times. If you're going to do the same video 20 times over to get the same people, then you're not going to get the engagement or reach. So make sure that your posts are entertaining rather than educational. I love educational posts because I love being educated, but guess what? 80% of the world doesn't. So you have to actually turn around and go, right, how do I entertain these people and advertise to them at the same time? Also, cross-promote on your platforms and make it consistent. So if you're going to do something on a Monday, do something on the Monday. If you're going to do it on the Wednesday, do it on the Wednesday, and be consistent. And when you first started, you're not going to get anybody. I never used to get people, where now I get lots of people all over YouTube, all over LinkedIn, all over Facebook and stuff like that. So be consistent. Keep on going. It takes time. You are your best marketing. So go back to video number 1 and learn how to create an introduction on how to sell yourself. Or you can jump on my course online where you can learn how to do introductions that rock. Okay? Talk, talk, talk. Walk, walk, walk. Go around and tell people what it is that you do, and do it with pride and gusto. I am a hairdresser. I am Trish Palmer, Limestone Coast, Master Hypnotherapist. Say it with pride. Live it, breathe it, be it. And people will respond to that. They really will. Keep your crap off Facebook. I know we all have shitty days. I have shitty days. I have days where I'm like, nah, fuck this. I'm out of here. I'm just going to go get a job and push some groceries. But I don't. I calm down, I create my zen, I watch a funny cat video, which is entertaining, and then all of a sudden the dodo ad comes on at the end, sort of thing. But I keep your crap off Facebook, okay? Really, really make sure you do that. If you're having issues and you need to get it off your chest, get a hypnotherapist. Send a message to a friend. Get a diary if you have to and put a Facebook symbol on the front of it. Whatever you need to do. Just keep your crap off Facebook, okay? Talk about your successes. Really talk about them and amplify them, because guess what? We all have shitty clients. Every single one of us. We all have failures. It's as simple as that. We're not getting 100% hit rate. Even doctors don't get 100% hit rate. They know that. But they're talking about their successes. They're not talking about their failures. They're talking about their successes and how they've achieved something, how they've grown, how they've moved on, okay? And be open to sharing that content so that people understand and can stay motivated that, oh, you can do it. I can do it too. Surely there's more opportunities out there. So make sure that you are really good advertising for what it is that you do. I don't do weight loss hypnosis because I am a bigger person. So at the end of the day, I'm not going to promote that. But I'm really good with irritable bowel syndrome, anxiety, and depression clients. So I make sure that when I'm going out there, that I'm not ever resonating any kind of like anxiety or depression. I have my off days. Who doesn't? But I don't live in those days. I'm always looking for opportunity. So you are your best advertising. Put on your face, put on your shirt, and off you go. Go and face that world. You are the best advertising possible out there. So here's a cheeky marketing technique that I actually did when I very first started. Because when I first started, I didn't have any money. I didn't have the knowledge. I didn't have the power. I had this really great technique that I'd learned. And I was like, well, what do I do now? And I was telling people about it and they just were just like, oh yeah, well maybe my mum can come. And that was it. There were heaps of people that always gonna book, always. So what I did was I thought, you know what, there's only one common denominator here, and that's me and my lack of education. So what I did was I was on a Facebook page called Mount Gambier Buy, Swap and Sell. I was also on a Facebook page called Mount Gambier Freebies. So what I did was I jumped on the local buy, swap and sell site and I started to give stuff away. I had all this crap in my house. I had craft products. I had things that I was going to do and didn't, sort of thing. I had junk. So there was heaps of junk, like random furniture that was broken that I'd held on to for no reason. So what I did was I put all those things individually. I put some crappy stuff with some good stuff and I gave it away for free on Facebook. Then what I would do is I would ensure that when that person came to pick up that item, that they had to come into my clinic in order to pick it up. And I would place my business card in the giveaway product so that when the person picked up that item, they would get my business card. It was amazing the amount of people that came into my clinic room and they'd say to me, Trish, what do you do? And I'd say, oh, I'm a hypnotherapist. I help people with anxiety and depression. And they'll go, oh, I have anxiety and depression. And I'm like, really? Would you like to book a free consult whilst you're here? Because they feel like they're getting something for free, then all of a sudden they feel like they need to give you something for free and they would book in. I lost track of the amount of clients I got out of that, and I actually got to a stage where I ran out of stuff to give away. My house was so much more decluttered and it was just a fantastic feeling. I was giving back to these people and getting my name out there. Some of my best clients are actually unemployed single mums that have come and picked up stuff off me, then signed up for their courses and gone out and been much greater people than themselves. So don't be afraid to just declutter your house as such. Give away a few books, give away a few plants. There was heaps of plants in my garden and I was like, well, I'm just going to pull them out. So I actually dug them up and then put them on Facebook saying, hey, I've got these yuccas if you want them, come and get them. And then I'd slip my business card in with them, sort of thing. So you've got heaps of stuff that you can give away and you can lift up people. Also, don't be afraid to donate to raffles. So contact those local groups and have a raffle of some sort or donate to the raffles. I play soccer, so I ensure that I always give away a donation to the end of year raffle when they do their brain fog, when they do their end of year roundup sort of thing. So they have this like auction that they do, and I always give away a couple of vouchers as that. I have expiry dates on those vouchers, and those people always come. It doesn't matter if it's valued at $200 or something like that and somebody bought it for $10. I'm here to show them how it is that I can help them in this world. So donate some of your services or your products to a raffle. So if you have any questions, please chat to me, okay? I'm here to help you. I'm a very resourceful person. I come from a very poor family, so I had to learn this stuff straight off the bat, okay? So remember, to book your free modern mentoring session, I will put a link below. It only takes half an hour. You can take yourself through the steps and book in a time that's completely appropriate for you. We can have a chat and we'll make sure that we are appropriate for you as well. There's heaps of people out there employing mentors for tens of thousands of dollars and then just wasting their money because that mentor wasn't right for them. So we can show you the system that we've got in place, and then you can see if it's going to work for you. So just click the link below and book your 30-minute free session. Now you've only got about 23 days, I think it is, to get the early bird special and the early bird launch. So if you want to get on that, make sure you get on that. And if there's anything you'd like me to do a video on, please let me know, because I want to ensure that our content is valid to what it is that you're looking for. So join me next week. I'll be doing episode 11, and it's all about ebook creation. You have something out that you can get out there, and you can really, really empower people. But otherwise than that, have an awesome day, everybody. Bye-bye.